What's going on, nerds, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jesse, and we are back with another video. Today we're going to be doing the Fantastic Beasts audiobook that just came out on Audible. It's actually narrated by Newt Scamander himself, Eddie Redmayne, which is really awesome. I think it kind of makes some nice little synergy since he was in the movie, and it's his book, you know. Real quick before we get into this, it's not this book. This book is the script book, aka the screenplay. This literally is just the dialogue from the movie. You can read that, but I would suggest that you just watch the movie. This is what we're going to be going over. This is the actual book that you would find in Hogwarts. That's what we're talking about today. Super nerdy, super short and sweet, and we're going to just kind of go over it really quick. Not going to talk too in-depth about it because there's not much there. But I do think that I don't think enough people are going to read this because it is only 2 hours long on Audible, or it'd probably take you an hour to read it because it's like that thin, you know. It kind of looks like a child's book, which is okay. But I think this has a lot to offer. I listened to it in a couple hours. I mean, it was really short and sweet. I really enjoyed it. I found it like, it was kind of like watching the History Channel, you know? That's kind of what it was like. Animal Planet, basically. Alright, so what happens in this book right here is Newt Scamander gives us a little bit of history between wizards and beasts. And then he kind of gives us a classification system that the Ministry of Magic uses, which is really interesting. It goes from like 1 to 5, 1 being super cuddly and good for pets, and 5 being stay away or they will kill you immediately. So it's a really harsh system, but I like it a lot because when you give us that kind of system, it gives us a guide to go by. So he goes from A to Z, all of the beasts, and talks about them, what they do, where you find them, how to catch them, what is their classification, and then he adds notes to what he would put onto his classification, whether he thinks that they're a 5 or a 4, 3, 2, 1, or if he thinks that they're suitable for pets, or if they're beasts at all, like the centaurs and the mer people. He says chose to be beasts and are given the 5x because they chose to be beasts. So they're really dangerous because they're just as good as people, right? So I think that's interesting, and it kind of gives some of the stuff from the original Harry Potter series more weight to it. Like he talks about the Acromantulas and how they're not dangerous, and because we all know that he gave the spider to Hagrid. And there's a lot of stuff like that. Like he talks about the basilisk and how he hasn't seen one for 100 years, even though there's one in the Chamber of Secrets. So obviously, to me, this comes out way before anything that happens in Harry Potter. Right, this is like a huge prequel. I think he wrote this right after Fantastic Beasts. Like it obviously is done and published, so it's interesting to, and there's some continuity issues in here just with some of the beasts and the way he talks about them. It's hard to tell that this is a prequel, but I'm fairly confident that it's a prequel from different things, mainly the basilisk and how there hasn't been one for 100 years. And if he's never seen one, then obviously he doesn't know about the Chamber of Secrets. So, I think it's really interesting. It's really worth the read. It's really candy, you know, pop it in your mouth, eat it, enjoy it. It's really fun. Super delicious. Eddie Redmayne's voice says smooth as fucking silk. So, I suggest you go listen to it. If you have Audible, download it. It's only a couple of dollars. Or buy the book version at Target or whatever. This is going to be a short video. I got another video coming out later today. Sorry for not posting. I need to get back on my grind. I've just been kind of busy and kind of lazy all at the same time. So, once again, if you haven't read this, go read it. It just came out a couple of days ago. It's a lot of fun. I heavily suggest the audiobook. And if you like this video, drop a like, show me some love, subscribe if you're not subscribed, follow me on Twitter, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Later.